Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. So, what was I doing last time? Oh, I had just discovered a new dungeon. I guess I'm going to explore it. I forget what the name of this dungeon was, and therefore the layout. I'm not really a fan of competitive games as much as I used to be because of how toxic the communities get. Like, I remember playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. That's the competitive game I played for the longest. And, it was so toxic that I started acting in ways that I do not like. Ooh, what's this? How do I get to it? It's a compass. Neat. Ooh. I guess I want this to be blue? What was I saying? Alright. Oops. Competitive games. So, Oh no. Okay. Anyway, the point of my story is, so there's this war game I played for a little bit called War Machine, or Hordes. It's the same game. Well, it's presented as two different but compatible war games, but it's the same game. Depending on the faction you choose, you get different mechanics. Like, the main difference between War Machine and Hordes is if you have giant robots and resource allocation or resource management as your primary thing you do, or if you have giant monsters that work for you, and come on, brain. Not threat management, risk management as the primary thing that you do. I didn't play that for long because after Yu-Gi-Oh! I wasn't much for dealing with toxic communities. Interesting. Oh, I think I know what I meant to do here. Yeah. But something about the War Machine and Hordes games has fascinated me since I experienced them the first time. The idea of the battle group. Like, when you build your army, you have a leader for your army who's generally some kind of spellcaster. They may also double as a warrior, but they all have some kind of resource that they manage. Either focus if you're playing War Machine, or fury if you're playing Hordes. It works kind of differently, but the leader of your army is always going to have between 5 and 10 of it. You use it to cast spells and do other things, like make extra attacks, or if you're playing War Machine, you can hand out focus to your robots to make them fight better. But because you only get X amount of focus per turn, that's not the best way to spend it. Whereas with Hordes, your giant monsters generate fury, and then at the start of your turn, you can hoover up some of that fury to your leader who is called a warlock. And so that kind of by default makes the giant monsters better than the giant robots, because the giant monsters can each generate up to their own maximum value of fury, and then the warlock can just take however much that they can handle. And then giant monsters with leftover fury. Huh. Anyway, giant monsters with leftover fury run the risk of going berserk. Alright. These puzzles are so interesting. Anyway, so yeah, the concept of the battle group has fascinated me, and I've wanted to run an RPG that uses a battle group as a core mechanic for a bit now. Okay, so I think I want this to be blue/green. Ow. Really? It can fall down holes? Oh, whoops. Wrong position. Haha! Anyway, so I keep trying to come up with a tabletop game that uses a focus or fury-like mechanic to, come on brain, to just be like the central thing that players do. The problem with using a focus-like mechanic is that one character has a finite amount of it, and they are strongly incentivized to keep it all for themselves. So that's clearly not the way to go. Risk management, then, is clearly the better method, since then any number of players can generate however much they can handle, and then they have to deal with the risk of whatever consequences happening if they don't get it all removed from them by the time their next turn starts. And like this isn't just used for casting spells in hordes, it's also used for making extra attacks, or making your attacks more accurate, or making them more powerful. Grr. Ah. Missing is costly here in terms of time. I hope I don't have to fight them again. Anyway, yeah. I think that would be kind of a fun and interesting tabletop group RPG to play. Like, the focus mechanic is perfectly fine for a competitive game or whatever, where one player is controlling their entire team. So if one character or if one giant robot or more than one giant robot, all the giant robots don't get to do anything super special on their turn because of a lack of focus, that's fine. Focus being the magic power of War Machine. The magic points? Yeah, magic points. But, this is going to be kind of awkward to do. Whew. But if each character is controlled by an individual person, having your character not able to function at full capacity because of someone else's decision to not provide you with resources to do so feels bad. Feels real bad. Hmm. I think I know what treasure I'm getting this dungeon. Maybe I haven't been paying enough attention. Like, for some reason I thought there was like one dungeon theme, and then the first dungeon in this game had a separate theme, but I feel like this theme is different from the previous dungeon. Oh, hey. My mighty sword and mighty shield shall crush you. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to visit someone who can, Ow, ow. I forgot to visit Vasu after opening up my ring box a bit. Oh, so he kind of wobbles back and forth a mite unpredictably. Delightful. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of these things where you need to predict a character's movement when they can suddenly change their direction unpredictably. I mean, seriously, I would have had them that time, but suddenly he changed direction. And now I'm just doing a poor job of predicting it in general. Yay! No, my mighty sword is broken. You will pay for this. I don't care about my mighty shield, but my mighty sword. Alright, continuing on. Something. War Machine and Hordes also include a few groups that ignore some or all of the normal rules or have an entirely different resource. Oh! I made a bad decision at the start there. So, these puzzles I am not great at. Yeah, as you can see here, I'm not great at them. Yeah, I made several mistakes. Okay, so from here, what decision do I make? How like this? Nope. Yeah. Unless I have a certain staff, wand, whatever, I'm not finishing it like that. Okay, I messed up again. And once again, unless I have a specific staff or wand, I'm not finishing that. Okay. Okay, I can do this one. Boom! I got the switch hook. Yes. Oh. I misremember what side of the chasm that was on. Huh. How do I head to the left from here? Down, left, up. Gotcha. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I guess I just gotta head upward then. Now this thing is extremely limited in reach. But look at this! You can switch you with all kinds of things. Whoops. Haha! I can wander down here if I like. Alright, so why would I get over here? Haha. I like the way Zelda games tutorialize you in using various tricks and traps, well, items, without words. They just present you with a puzzle and ask you to figure out how to deal with it using whatever tools you have. Okay, imagine that pot is there to help me escape. Ah, yeah. So have a look at this. There we are. And where does this get me? Oh yeah, you can defeat bats with this as well. But not enemies that you have to defeat with the boomerang. Oh no. For a second there I thought this was one of those puzzle rooms where you wander around trying to change the color of the ground, but then I saw the thing in the center of the floor. So yeah, did you hear that? These enemies are immune to damage when they are the same color as the background. For some reason I remember being a lot more frustrated with that when I was playing the first time. Oh hey. I'm not even going to bother trying to solve the puzzle just yet. There, now that those are defeated, I can spend as much time as I like on the puzzle. And this is the problem with puzzle games. If I don't figure out the puzzle relatively quickly, then you're stuck watching me try to figure it out. I think I'll go this way. Uh-oh, I think I messed up. Yep, I messed up. I really messed up. Okay, so then... down, up, down, and there we go. I like how it doesn't insta-fail you for walking back or into a place that you can't take the next step to solve the puzzle. Instead, it simply stops the puzzle. Like, that is so very nice. Great jumping. Okay, so hop, hop, step, hop. Haha. This isn't an especially efficient weapon, but it works well enough for the bats. Alright, so I feel like I should have Pegasus seeds for this. Alright, go, 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 go. Oh no, oh no! If I had equipped the rock's feather, I would have made it. Like, for some reason when you jump, you move, it feels anyway, like you move slightly faster. Also, equipping the rock's feather would have given me a bit to make an extra bit of movement, not touching the ground. Okay, so hop, hop, and hop. Oh, I jumped too soon. What if I don't pause, thereby eliminating a few frames of lack of movement? Hop, hop, hop. Yeah, made it. Oh, whoops, I was trying to attack using my lifting powers. Oh, I was expected to make it here. I thought I was getting some extra little bonus something or other, but I was wrong. Including bats and stuff in places like this, especially when you're expected to rush, is kind of cruel. Oh, whoops! I have to start all over because I forgot that I had not re-equipped the feather. The limitations of a system where you have only 2 buttons to interact with the world with, and a million verbs to do so. There we go. Okay, so alright, so yes, this is how I want to handle that. Wait, crud. You see the mistake I made, right? I forgot to push this to a place where I could make use of it to get back. Alright, the boss key. Yeah. Okay, so now I need to go back to wherever that one stairway was. Yes. And then head down here. Ow. Good job, me. interesting to know that, oh, hey! Interesting thing how you want to be as close to this boss as possible when you hit it with the switch hook in order to damage it. Also, that boss looks like an enemy, a mini boss. Maybe it was a full boss once or twice in the original Legend of Zelda. These games drew a lot of inspiration for stuff from the original Legend of Zelda, since one of them was I think just supposed to be an outright remake. You got the burning flame, an essence of time. It reignites wavering hearts with a hero's burning passion. So many places use a switch hook in the past. It hasn't pointed out to me that these things I've been thinking are leaves are actually flower petals? I think I can see it. I am remembering more and more. The ridge north of Nehru's house must be related to the essences. Alright, join me next time when I guess I go to the ridge north of Nehru's house. I have a lot of other exploration to do, mostly in the past. Interesting. Well, I'll see you then.